Hello everyone, this is Truth Be Told Tarot, and I am so happy to be back with another timeless pick a card reading. So this is going to be my first Halloween theme pick a card for the Halloween season, which is maybe just a week or so away. And because I cannot, record pick a card reading as often as I used to, I just want to start this Halloween pick a card season as early as possible. So today we are going to talk about your foggy situation. So what I mean by foggy situation is a situation in which you have no clue what to do. It's like you try to make something happen, you try to manifest something, and you have try everything that you can to make it happen, but things just things are just not moving, or you feel like the situation is against you, or you don't see anything happening at all, you don't see any progress, you don't hear any news. It's as if everything that you want or everything that you try to make happen is being blocked. So we are going to see why is it so, what is actually happening in your life right now, why nothing is happening. We will see what you cannot see about the situation and how you should respond to it. Okay, so we have three piles here as usual, and these are three cards from three different oracle decks, but all of them represent a situation of being in a limbo where you don't know what to do. So choose the card or the picture that you feel most drawn to, and don't second guess, don't overthink, just follow your first gut instinct because it's usually correct. And as usual, the timestamps will be in the description box below and the comment section, so you can just go right there and click the timestamp to the pile that you have chosen. Hello, pile number one. So if you feel pulled to this card right here, this is going to be your reading on what is currently going on in your life that make you feel frustrated or desperate or just stuck and restless. So we will see what is actually going on energetically or maybe physically, and what is the reason behind the situation, what is the cause of the situation, and how you should respond to this situation, how you can make yourself feel better, or how you can make things improve a little. Okay, so you feel drawn to this card. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course, moon. So I think you have been trying to change something, a situation in your life, or maybe you have been trying to change your life in general, but it seems like no matter how hard you try, nothing is happening. That's what I get from this card. It's like everything is so still, nothing is moving. And I don't know, but I feel like this sentence right here, nothing will come of this situation, almost sound like a rebuke, almost sound like a reprimand from the universe, like telling you nothing you do will work. Nothing you do will work. And it makes me think whether this situation is happening because you need to change a perspective or a method of approaching the situation, or a different method of looking at and then resolve a situation. Let me see what else I can get from here. Nothing will come of this situation. Yeah, so for others of you, this is just like there is nothing you can do at this moment. Like you are meant to be still. You are not meant to do anything at this moment because there are still some things that need to happen or that need to fall into place. I'm also getting like maybe there is a conflict, whether internal or external, that makes this situation turn into a stalemate or a standstill. But yeah, basically you have hit a dead end or something. Or maybe not a dead end. Yeah, it's simply that you need to change something about your approach to the situation before anything changes. So let's see what is that. So God, universe, source, spirit guides, angels and ancestors of those who feel pulled to the number one pile. What is currently happening in pile number one's life right now that makes them feel frustrated or stuck or desperate or restless? What makes them feel off or restless about this situation, Spirit? Okay, Holy Spirit, God, Source, Universe, this is for the highest good of those who choose pile number one, for of course Moon. What is actually happening right now that makes pile number one feel frustrated, desperate, or just simply restless and wanting to get out of this situation as soon as possible? What is it? What is actually happening? One card, please. One card. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands. And this makes me, this gives me a feeling that you have been, I don't know, I hear you have been swimming against the current. It's like you want to defend something that you really want, because this is wants, and wants is about passion, creativity. So there may be a creative endeavor that you are trying to defend, but it's as if you got cornered by circumstances, by other people. I'm not sure. This gives me a feeling like say you are a tarot reader and you try to get your business off the ground. You have been working very hard. Now, I just realized that these ones are the ones that this witch have used. So these are all your efforts that the efforts that you have made to maintain your pose. I hear maintain your pose, but it looks like you got outnumbered, even though we cannot see other witches or wizards trying to corner this witch. We only see her, and she is wearing this bandage, means that she already got burned, she already got injured by the battle, but still she is trying to maintain it. She doesn't want to give it up. So I don't know if it's many people, a group of people who gang up against you, or maybe it's just a situation that kind of blocks you, that is against you, the situation that is not in your favor. So you have tried to maintain this channel, for example, or this creative endeavor, but it feels like it's being taken away from you. Interesting. We have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know, but with this energy, this is a very different energy from the passionate Nine of Wands. So the Queen of Swords is very logical, and they know when they need to cut their losses. So I don't know, but I feel like with the bottom of the deck energy, it seems like in this situation you need to stop and cut some losses, either that, or or there is somebody who has been trying to advise you to stop fighting for something that, to stop fighting for a lost battle and to cut your losses. So this can be someone else trying to help you by with maybe some cold hard truth that, hey, this is a lost battle, you better give it up and retreat and try to make a new plan or try different methods, different avenues, because here you are overwhelmed and the circumstances around you does not give you much room to maneuver. It's like you are being blocked from all sides. Again, it can be external circumstances, or it can be a group of people. And this Queen of Swords here is like the person or a way of thinking that you should consult with or that you should adopt for you to be able to get out of this stressful situation. So yeah, cutting some losses. And we have some scrolls here, so it means that this Queen of Swords have been there, done that. And these are facts, these are history. And look how dry this card, the vibe this card is giving. Like the stone walls, the stone floor. It's like, yeah, it's like cold hard truth. And her throne reminds me of the Game of Thrones throne. So yeah, you have to do something that is probably unpleasant that you have been avoiding to do. This can also mean that you have been denying the fact, the truth. You don't want to accept that there is no way you can win. There are some tarot decks in which the Nine of Wands depicts a wounded warrior who is still who is still going despite having been wounded and feeling tired, but they keep going, they keep their guard. But here you are cornered. So yeah, I feel like you should really maybe there is already someone who told you to just give it up and to try some other ways, but you don't want to. Yeah, see, 5 of Pentacles. I think this is saying that you should retreat and get your energy back before you revisit the situation again, or before you go to war again. I think this can also mean burnout. So if you, for example, if you have a business and you try so hard to excel in the competition, it means that you have to double your effort, and now you are burnt out. And because you are burnt out, you feel overwhelmed with orders. And that is not a good thing, because when you are overwhelmed with orders, your energy will drop and you will not be able to complete those orders. And that means that you have to take a rest. And this Queen of Swords is like, this is an order. Alright, we have the Hierophant. So this feels like you need to reconnect with the source. You need to take some time to recenter, to rebalance, and nourish your energy Maybe you should also take some time off to get a loan or get some money to continue if you want to continue this business. Whatever it is, I think the universe has been forcing you to stop, forcing you to take a pause, a rest. With this Knight of Cups, I think you need to take some time to entertain yourself with things that make you happy, that has nothing to do with your passion, with your business, so that mentally and spiritually you get rejuvenated. Yeah, and when you feel happy, rejuvenated, it's like things start going to happen by itself. You don't even have to try. Or this may mean that you are ready to take charge again, to receive orders again. Yeah, balance. See, there needs to be a balance. You need to take care of yourself. This is a time for rest. Wow, I think that is like kind of already answer most of your question. So what's the next question again? I kind of forgot, because that is basically the core message. So what is this that you are trying to defend? I'm just curious. What is it that pile number 1 is trying to defend, Spirit? Yeah, it feels like with nothing will come of this situation, you have been hitting a brick wall. Yeah, it feels like you have been trying to penetrate an obstacle, but it just won't work. It just won't work. So you need another plan, a different plan, a different approach. Okay, Spirit Guides, what is pile number 1 is defending? What is pile number 1 defending, please, Spirit? Thank you. The Hangman, yes. Being hung upside down is definitely feeling a really unpleasant feeling. But this is like telling you to do what I just said, to see what is wrong with your way of handling things. You have to see things from a different, completely, totally opposite angle. So if you have been trying to maintain your business, your creative endeavor, but you feel overwhelmed, it's like this Hangman is trying to tell you, let's see this from a different perspective. Let's see this from the customer's perspective, for example, or perspective of somebody that, like that Queen of Swords, for example, to see what you cannot see, to see some factors that make you unable to penetrate or overcome your obstacle. And we have the 6 of Ghosts or 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I think this is saying you need some time off to refresh yourself, hanging out with friends, hanging out with family, because you are obviously burnt out. Yeah, again, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Pumpkins. You need nourishment. Ace of Pumpkins. See, this is like a pinata. This is like a thread. So yeah, you need judgment. I think this is saying that when time comes for you to fight again, you will know. So yeah, basically just that. That is very short. Okay. Oh, but we are talking about what you defend. So I think what you are defending is your way of seeing things. It's like you are so set on doing things your way. But this hangman is saying, as long as you keep trying to do things the same way, you will never get out of this stuck situation. So let's ask the question of, it's funny, I got the hangman when I split the deck. Okay, we already know what you have to do, but why this happened to you? Why is this situation happening to you? What is the purpose? Why is this? That was very quick. I think there will be an offer or an opportunity that you don't see coming, and in order for you to be ready for this opportunity, you have to take some rest. Or this is an opportunity that you will not get if you stay here, if you stay in this position, if you keep defending whatever this is that you are defending. So it's like there is a better offer out there, and your spirit guides, the universe, want to make sure that you don't miss that. So what is this Ace of Pentacles, Spirit? Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the word at the bottom of the deck. See? Freedom, abundance, your own house, a vacation. I mean, this card speaks of all that. I think these are what is going to happen if you stop, if you give it up, and you consider other alternatives. You will get this opportunity and you will arrive here. You will arrive at the final phase and you will be victorious and abundant. Two of Wands, choices. Yeah, you will choose, you will eventually, like, if you take some rest, there will be a strike of inspiration that probably will turn into that Ace of Pentacles, turn into an opportunity. And it may be, Two of Wands is usually about two different paths or choices. So maybe you need to reevaluate your plans, or maybe you simply just need to take a different route to arrive to this phase of abundance and completion and accomplishment. Okay, now we are going to ask, well, it's already obvious that you should rest, so I don't know if I need to ask that again. Is there any other messages, Spirit, for pile number 1 so that they can come out of this situation, so that they will feel at peace? What do you want to tell them? What do you want to tell them so that they can feel more at peace? What any other messages that they need to know to make them feel more at peace? Yes, same thing. They just keep repeating the message. See? Justice and the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, they take their time in accumulating their wealth. So they work hard, but they know when to stop, to rejuvenate, to ground themselves, to replenish their energy. See how they are one with nature? It looks as if her feet are made of the roots. They know that things, in order to build something that lasts, you cannot be in this fast track mode. You need to start and stop, start and stop. I think you have been going too hardcore on something and now you are burnt out. And this Justice card and this Queen of Pentacles is calling you to take care of yourself. Look at this, all this abundance of fruits, to enjoy the fruits of your labor, to celebrate. And when you do this, you will be able to see, it's like the fog will clear. Yeah, we are talking about foggy situation. I'm recording this a day after I record the introduction, so I forgot the title of this video. So yeah, the fog will clear. You will rise above the fog once you take some time to rest, to have fun. Because when you rest, when you have fun, when you just let go and surrender and you relax, your mind gets clear, and what was previously unseen by you will get clear, and you will be able to see what you need to adjust. So I think this is like the universe is trying to lead you to this house, to basically to rest, to ask for help, to ask for assistance. Yeah, to ask for assistance. It's almost like you have been working and working and working and you refuse to rest, and then winter comes, nothing is happening, and you are like out there in the cold, and that is kind of forcing you to enter this house so that you can get this Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so I guess I just need to pull one final message for you from the Moonology deck and the Whisper of the Oceans, a practical advice. So I'm going to pause the video because this deck, this ocean deck is so big and I cannot shuffle them in front of the camera. Okay, before we pull your oracle cards, I just want to say that this may also represent an external circumstances, trends, or something that you cannot control and which you cannot fight using your current method. This can also, this Five of Pentacles can also mean an era of financial or economic crisis. Not maybe your financial, maybe you don't have enough finances to get this thing going, or maybe the financial or economic situation is not in its best for you to keep doing this endeavor, to keep doing this project or whatever it is that you are defending. So you need to accept the truth, the situation for what it is, give in, and retreat, rest, get your energy back, maybe save some money if you still want to do this. But I guess there is something else better that is coming. That so in other words, you need to adjust to the situation. You cannot keep going on like this, because with the hangman especially being a major arcana, I think there are some external factors that you cannot control that will hinder you or make you feel even more burnt out if you continue doing this. Okay, so as your oracle cards, we have shared inspiration, and the dolphins in this deck represent community, and we did see the Six of Ghosts in this deck earlier as the energy at the bottom of the deck. So maybe you need to talk with friends or families who support your endeavor, so that they can help you, offer you different perspective on how you should move on. Throw yourself into a new project, be willing to let go of time constraint and rules, and really be aware of whatever fulfills your heart. So first thing first, for some of you, you need to ask whether you still want to do this, or whether you have lost your passion because you never take rest, and what first was a hobby has become a burden. Maybe because you expect too much from this situation, you expect too much from your passion. You want to make it big, but then it put a lot of pressure onto you. Or maybe you want to because we have time constraint and rules, it's like you have an unrealistic target. Like maybe you start a new YouTube channel, and you have a target of reaching 1K subscriber in 1 month, for example, which is really unrealistic, because it took me more than a year, maybe 2 years, to reach 1K milestone. Of course, for everybody it's different. Like there are some people who can do that, but it depends on what content you put out. And also this hangman is saying that maybe you should reevaluate what contents you put out, why nobody is watching. And you should see the reality of the situation with the Queen of Swords we saw earlier, who has been there, done that. And you should seek some guidance or advice on what is wrong, what I didn't see, what makes my business stuck. Maybe it has something to do with economy. So if people have been like out of jobs this day more than ever, maybe you need to do, say, financial pick a card reading more often than love readings, or something like that, if you get what I mean. And yeah, be realistic. And with being aware of what fulfills your heart, stop forcing yourself when you don't feel like it, okay? So you are most productive when you are full. And by full, I mean you are joyous, you are happy, you are full of energy, you are well rested, and you are spiritually, mentally, physically confident and strong to face whatever is coming. So yeah, this is basically saying you should get play some more. You should get out more and enjoy yourself. Take some time to enjoy yourself, whether alone or with like-minded friends, so that you can have that optimism again, so that you can have that burst of energy again. And also asking them for ideas, inspiration, bounce ideas of them, so that you will see, oh, okay, I need to fix this and this and this, and then you can start again. Maybe your friends can also give you new business ideas that you never thought before, that combine your passion with something else that is more realistic or something. Okay. And for the Moonology deck, I just want to see if you follow this advice, when things will get better. When things will get better if you follow this advice. When things will get better for pile number 1 spirit if they follow this advice. When things will start moving again. When things will start moving again. When things will start moving again. Thank you. Yeah, the energy is gaining momentum. So you are all actually almost there. You just need to take a breather and celebrate. Yeah, we see 4 of Wands there somewhere. Yeah. Take a breather and celebrate, because you are actually almost there. You just need to replenish your energy. For some of you, this is just as simple as taking some time out, replenishing your energy, because actually you are doing better than you thought. You just probably push yourself too hard to meet an unrealistic time limit, unrealistic expectation. Like, give it some time, give it some room to grow. These ones, this creativity that you have put out there, they will yield result if you give them time to grow. I mean, it's like watering a tree or a plant. If you water them too much, they will die. But if you water them like gradually in certain intervals, it's like before you know it, it grows. It grows bigger and bigger each day, you know? Yeah, conclusion are within reach. You are almost there. It's time to release negativity. I think you have this lack mindset as well that makes you feel like, if I don't work every day, I will lose out. I will lose a lot. No. Actually, you need to strike a balance between work and play, because it will give you more energy and more inspiration to do even better. I just want to know, what is this Ace of Pentacles before we end this reading? Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Knight of Bats. So this is like a reality check almost. As in, either you need to change your route, or you need to change your ways. Or simply, this Knight of Bats is just telling you to get some effing break. The Knight of Bats can also mean an opportunity that is coming quick, and if you blink, you miss it. So it's another sign that you should pause in your track and get some rest, so that you will not miss this opportunity. So yeah, I think that's your reading, pile number 1. Let me just close out with one more oracle, okay? One more oracle message for pile number 1, please. Intuition, yeah. King of Cups. Following what your gut feeling, your heart is telling you to do. So if you have different interests, I think this can also mean that you have scattered focus. Focus on what makes you feel happiest, what fulfills your soul, and work on that, because it will not feel like work, okay? So don't force yourself to go to like one direction when you are feeling pulled more to another direction. Intuition, simple complex words of pain or that heal. You come to know truth by the way that it feels. So yeah, this gives me that Queen of Swords Knight of Swords energy. Maybe there have been some air people who try to make you see what you refuse to see, that this is probably not working or your methods needs adjustment. And your heart, your intuition knows the truth that these people can be trusted. So yeah, follow their advice, retreat, refresh your energy, take some time to play, give whatever you have planted some time to grow, and try to look at your plan, see what needs adjusting, see what needs tinkering, or maybe even go back to the drawing board and see how else you can progress in a way that is much better, much more effective and efficient, and much more realistic, because you need to adjust to your situation as well. Okay, so that's your reading pile number 1. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps. If you love this reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Also check out my Instagram account, because I also put post different pick a cards there. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is down below in the description box. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 2. So if you feel drawn to this standstill card, we are going to see what is going on in your life right now that makes you feel somewhat restless, frustrated, desperate, or even just plain stuck. Okay, so we will see what caused this, whether it's internal or external factors, and we will see what is the point of all this and how you can respond to it, how you can improve the situation. So just by the title of this card, I can see that you will feel drawn to this because you feel like you are at a standstill. But this is a different standstill than pile number 1. Because if you see this stork, actually I don't know if this is a stork or definitely not a pelican, but you know, a fish eating bird, okay? Let's just say that. And they are waiting patiently for a fish to pass by, and they have to be really still so that the fish will not suspect any predator and will not get away. So if you choose this, interesting. I may need to read the guidebook on what the creator of the oracle cards is trying to say with this card. Stand still. Okay, let me just grab the guidebook. Yeah, it's like you are waiting for the right opportunity. Yes. You are watching. But that doesn't sound right, because the point of this reading is to let you know why things are not moving. While in this card, this bird is deliberately standing still so that they won't pass an opportunity. So let's see what the guidebook has to say. Perhaps you are waiting to hear a news, or perhaps you are in some sort of a negotiation with some other party, and you see it's like you want to move, you want to make a move, you want to take action, but you are afraid that if you do that, you will lose something in the negotiation. You are afraid of moving too fast. Yes, you are afraid of moving too fast. You are waiting for the other party in this what do you call that? An impasse? Yeah, an impasse. Yeah, you are waiting for the other party to take action because you don't want to make a mistake. and it frustrates you. It seems like it. So I'm just going to read the meaning. If it feels that some areas of your life have slowed down or even come to a standstill, you are right. Okay. Something is not progressing. Even if it seems that things are flowing, look beneath the surface. Perhaps something is immovable. The first step to becoming unstuck is to acknowledge where you are. That sounds a bit like pile number 1. The soul loves the truth. The soul loves the truth. Truth is also the theme for pile number 1. There are quite a lot of short energy there that they need to acknowledge. The truth that what they are doing is not working and they need to change their ways. Anyway, in life you can either say there are no weeds, or you can notice the weeds and begin pulling them out. Notice what isn't, oh, weeds, okay? So this bird is not waiting for fish. Maybe I should go back and see what bird is this and what is it doing. Oh, they are not even talking about the bird. They are talking about the swampland. All right. So this bird is stuck in a swampland. Lush vegetation provides a heaven for nesting birds and waterfowl. So almost similar message as pile number 1. Pile number 1 is purposefully being halt in their ways so that they will stop struggling and they will rest, take a break, and let the situation go, let go of control, so that their mind will be at rest, at peace. And when your mind is at rest and at peace, you will be able to see what you cannot see before about the situation. You will be able to see loopholes. Yeah. And if this is talking about swamplands, it means that you need to wait for the swamp to, I don't know, for the vegetation there to move, or you need to move carefully, like waiting for the water to move the swamp, to move the vegetables, so that you can take a step forward. This can also mean a clog. Something is clogging or blocking your ways, and you don't see it, and things not moving is like an alert for you to start unblocking it. There may be a stalling energies, things or people or circumstances that make you feel not motivated. This can also be, I almost wanted to say excess baggage, but my point is, if you have a lot of stuff in your house that you don't use anymore and they are just taking up space, maybe if you clear them out, it will help, clear the energy, and in this case unblock the clear the clog. I mean, don't underestimate the importance of a clean house. If you do spring cleaning, it will get you in motion, and as you clear the excess stuff that you don't need anymore, you will feel like there is a fresh air coming into your house, and it will help you to think more clearly. Yeah, or you can notice the weeds and begin pulling them out. Notice what isn't working in your life and then take slow, steady steps to unblock the barriers. So, yes, again, similar message to pile number 1. What isn't working in your life? Stop trying to force them. Stop keeping them. Just let them go. And be open to other alternatives. In nature, when one is being sucked into mud, the worst thing to do is struggle. Wow, that's what pile number 1 did. So maybe you want to check pile number 1. The best thing to do is to slowly and carefully, one step at a time, extricate yourself. Okay. So it's quite different from what the image I first got from this card. I thought this bird is waiting for an opportunity to strike. But again, this reading is for a situation that makes you feel restless, that makes you feel desperate. So it's not like a deliberate standstill. Okay, so let's see what is this situation really. So for pile number 2, Spirit, for pile number 2, what is currently going on here? What makes them feel blocked or clogged? What is the swampland in this card, please? Yeah, some of you really need spring cleaning. You really need to clear stuff that you no longer need, but you still hang on to it for some reason. And I don't know who this is for, but maybe you need to clear stuff that belongs to your ex, because it means that you still keep their energy and you are not open for new things or new people to come into your life. But anyway, Spirit, why? What is this clogging situation? What is this clogging situation in pile number 2's life? Can we get a little bit more detail on what is the situation? Wow, okay. Knight of Swords. Talking about the ex. Yeah, it's like you see this person is they are crying over spilled milk, or if we want to be more specific, according to the illustration in this card, it feels like they are sad because the people that they want to come into their birthday party cannot come, and they feel this witch feels like their friends no longer love them, no longer like them, and she mourns over them because they don't even bother to come to her birthday party. But we see that there are still 2 cups here. It's like she can just in order for her to move along in life, she has to release these people who ignore her and just have fun on her own. And she still has her spirit guide, her cat, her familiar. She can just have fun with her cat, or with, I believe that in your situation there are still people. It doesn't have to be just one person, but it can be these balloons as well. Like there are still sweet memories for you to remember, or there are still people who care for you, represented by this extra cup and this cat. And you know, this reminds me of BTS's video clip, uh, music video, Rainy Days, where he is preparing breakfast for himself and his dog. But in the music video, he is actually reminiscing the good old times with his ex. I mean, at least that's the impression that I get from the lyric and the music video. He remembers the good old times with people who have left his life. And if you watch the video has a language, LANGUID, language. I don't know how to spell it. English is my second language, but yeah, there is a feeling of laziness, of not wanting to move, of feeling demotivated, feeling lazy, because you still keep this energy of people who have left you behind, instead of, moving on and get into this fresh energy with friends who stick with you, friends who are good for you. So it's time to clear this energy, all the bullshit, or all the old energies that are not serving you anymore. So this can be an ex, this can be friends who drift apart from you. This can also be an environment that no longer serve you because your environment has grown into something that is just formalities. So there is no love loss. So yeah, that is quite blunt, the message. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups do everything as she please. And it's interesting because the Queen of Cups here reminds me of the Empress because she is pregnant. So the Queen of Cups does everything she pleases. She doesn't need anybody else to be happy. She just does whatever her heart is leading her to do. And obviously her heart wants pleasant things, wants things that are healthy. And so she follows her heart and she nourishes herself spiritually, mentally, physically. And look at the broom. There is no broom here, so she has cleaned her space. And this will invite a new soul tribe coming in. And I think these are your family, like or friends who really, really, love you. But for some reason, you are still hung up on these ex-friends or lovers. Yeah, just follow where your heart wants you to go. Another thing is that maybe this is just a small percentage of you, but perhaps some of you are grieving the loss, like literal loss of somebody. And if that is the case, I am very sorry and my condolences goes to you. But I think this has gone on for quite some time, and it's time for you to return back to life. You cannot let yourself be swamped by all this emotion and stay there forever. You have to move on. Alright, so can we get more information on why is this happening? Even though I think it's already very clear there. What's the point of this experience, Spirit? What is the point of this experience, whatever it is? So if these people left your life, it is actually for your own good, because these people, they seek something else, that something different, something that is not you. And you have to find your own soul tribes. This is the Nine of Cups, and it precedes the Ten of Cups card that we see earlier. So now it is time for you to hang out with yourself, to be your own best friend. Take yourself to date, to a movie, to a festival. Do everything that you never did when you were still with these people, or when you were still in this environment that you have grown out of. Like maybe all this time you have been trying to blend with your environment, but it didn't make you feel happy, and eventually you couldn't keep these people or this environment anyway. It's like the universe allowed this to happen so that you know exactly who you are and what will make your soul, your spirit, feel most fulfilled. And when you acknowledge that, when you embrace your true self and what makes your soul and spirit truly happy, I just realized that this is a sand castle. So this is your own castle. This is your own party. So when you build your own party, people will come towards you. People who are in the same vibe with you and love the same things that you love. I think there is also a much deeper meaning here. This is teaching you a lesson that no moments are forever. And so you have to accept, embrace the fact that people will come in and out of your life. Like the sandcastle can always be swept away by the waves. But you still have you, and you still have people who stick with you through thick and thin, your true soul tribes. So if you are happy with yourself, no matter what happened in your external environment, it will not disturb your peace. It will not disturb your emotion. Like your emotion will remain peaceful, calm, balanced. And as a result, your vibe, you elevate from lower vibe to higher vibe, and you will invite people with the same vibe as you, people who will stay. So you leave this frivolous relationship behind, and you wait for people who are in the same vibe as you to come. But yes, you have to get into this state first. See? The bottom of the deck is the Strength card. And you see this witch is leaving a tornado with her pet lion. This can be you after this phase. So say this cat has grown into a lion, and this is you, a grown-up witch. So once you clear up excess energy, unnecessary friends, environment, acquaintances from your life, and it is just you and your spirit guides and your loyal friends. Oh, there is another kitty here. And what is this? Oh, okay. This is her dress. Sorry, I thought it's an animal. But yeah, you get to know yourself, get to know your spirit guides, and get to know what you want. and you leave this chaos behind. And this, it's uncertain to me whether she caused the chaos, whether she decide to, oh yeah, this may be the spring cleaning, so you eventually have enough of this murky energy, and you kind of I don't give an F anymore. I leave all this behind, this environment, this toxic environment, this toxic relationship. I leave them all behind, and I'm off to my happiness. Yeah, same card as pile number 1, 5 of Pentacles. So maybe there are some people who make you feel less than, who leave you alone when you need them, and it's time for you to leave them behind, to burn the bridges. Yeah, a cycle is ending. Like maybe before you were happy with them, but then it's not a relationship based on love, but on professionalism. Or maybe it's just because you are family, but it doesn't mean that it's your soul family. Yeah, you are meant to be with people who are really part of your soul tribe. And that's why this thing has to happen. So what can they do to move forward? Spirit, give them some practical advice on how to move forward. So if you are still in this feeling like this, it's time for you to clean things up, to make a decision to live and be with your own, and figure out who you truly are, so that you will know what kind of people, what kind of environment that you need. So what practical step they can take, Spirit, or any step really, to move out of this, to end this situation? What can they do to, yeah, this Empress wants to come out, and it was at the bottom of the deck as well. So yeah, basically this is like the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Cups, taking care of yourself. And I think with this pregnancy, it's finding out your passion, what makes you feel alive, whether it's a hobby, a passion, I don't know, anything that you that make you forget time, that make you feel like you lose the sense of time because you enjoy it so much and nurture it. And maybe you can even create a whole abundance from it, not just drawing new friends, new people coming to watch you, but Spirit, what is the practical step pile number 2 can take to get out of this current energy? I think there is nothing more to say, but let's see. Is there any more message, Spirit, for pile number? Yeah, celebration. This almost flipped over, but it didn't. Celebration with people who are finding new communities. Is there any other messages, Spirit? If not, then we will wrap up this reading. Yeah, be with people who make you feel like a kid again, who will support your endeavor. Queen of Pentacles, Emperor. Ooh. So maybe there will be new people coming into your life that has this Queen of Pentacles, Emperor energy. People who will help you discover your power. People who will praise you. So this little witch here, she is giving, I'm not sure if she received from the flower seller here, or whether she is supplying her flower to the seller. So it can be both ways, but it's reciprocal. And I think this is telling you to have fun with yourself. And if you have a passion, if you have something beautiful to give to other people, then yeah, offer what you have to other people. Just any gesture of kindness, and there will be people coming who will appreciate what you have to offer, who will appreciate what you give them from your heart, whether it's something tangible or whether it's just a pure attention. If they appreciate your love, if they appreciate your gesture of kindness, and if they appreciate you and see you as talented, beautiful, powerful, then these are the people you should keep. Okay? So get out there, get out of this Five of Cups energy and start meeting new people. Start meeting new people so that you will find better people, better environment. I think this Nine of Cup cards also suggests moving out to a different part of the shore, different part of the sea. I mean, whatever. All right, I guess that's it. So let's pull a Moonology deck. When will pile number 2 get out of this situation? So basically, enjoy yourself, meet new people, or even call old friends who you haven't contacted for a long time because you are busy with these friends or people who eventually turn out to be not as good as you think. So if you have been hung up on the energy of an ex, get out and meet your old friends and have fun and let your inner child out. Okay, do the things that you used to enjoy when you were single or before this happened that you have never done anymore, and feel that joy bubbling back up again, just the way you feel before this happened. Okay, so this can be meeting new people or reconnect with old people, old friends or acquaintances who make you feel like this Six of Cups, make you feel seen, make you feel respected, make you feel good about yourself. Yeah, make you feel good about yourself. When will this happen, Spirit? I think that's kind of an unnecessary question, but whatever. So when will this happen? I think it depends on how fast you... This is so funny. This is the card that I use for pile number 1. So definitely go and check pile number 1. Because for pile number 1, it's more about an endeavor that is not successful and which they should move on from. For you, it's more like relationship because of the Cups card here. So as long as you are still in this energy, then nothing will change. Confidence is your key to success. So I think this has done a number. Oh yeah, this Knight of Swords can also be someone who are rude to you, who kill you or fight. But you have to cut them out of your life, and don't let them get under your skin. Don't let them rob you of your confidence, your belief in yourself. Don't let anything they tell you make you feel less about yourself. Believe in the impossible. So this is also kind of a practical advice for you to get out there, to start going out again, to not let this experience make you feel afraid or scared of life or scar for life, and take some time for yourself when needed. And when you feel calm enough, when you eventually feel happy and enjoy being with yourself, go and meet new people or reconnect with people from your past who always appreciate you, but maybe you overlook them. Connect with them. Get rid of your ego and see magic. The magic happens. Yeah, don't let your past hold you back. All right, one more, two more actually. One more practical advice for pile number 2. Yeah, this can also be something that you love. If it's not about a person, this can be something that you enjoy but you don't enjoy anymore. And it's a sign for you to really get back in touch with yourself and ask yourself, what is it that you truly want? What is the thing that is the love of your life, be it a person or something you love to do? The love of your life is the keyword. Something that you love more than what you have lost. You know, I just feel called to I want to end this reading because I don't want it to be like too long like my other readings, but I feel like I need to say something. I haven't been, I did a lot of retakes for this reading because I feel a loss of enthusiasm with tarot, and I rediscover my passion for writing, not professional writing, just writing for the sake of writing. But yes, so sometimes if we have many passions or many things that we love and we commit to one of them, but it turns out that it's not really what we want, try the other things that we love until we find the right cup, until we find what we love the most out of everything. Okay? And for me currently it is writing. I don't know what will happen after this, but I will just follow my heart and do what makes me happiest now. So anyway, Spirit, any practical advice for pile number 2? Oh, thanks. Change direction with ease. I think I will suggest pile number 1 to also check out your pile because I think it's related. Change direction with ease. And you have number 5 again. 5, and that is the 5 of Pentacles earlier, even though it's not in this spread. This is a time for change, shape-shifting, or your soul's evolution. Yeah, you have grown out of this. And that's why it is taken from you, but you are still hanging on to it. You don't want to let it go. And that's what makes you feel stuck. It's time to reconsider what you are wanting. Yeah, like I said. Maybe what you think you want is not what you want the most. And so you should try another direction. It's just, oh my God. Yeah, it's just like me and tarot and writing. Like, I don't have any plans to become a writer, like a professional fiction writer. But I enjoy writing fiction for myself. And I guess it's the reason that I feel pulled more into writing now is because now it is not the time for me to get gung-ho about my tarot business. But I think my guides, God's source wants me to heal myself first. And the way I heal myself best is by writing, because through writing I discover what my heart desires the most. Through writing stories, I know what kind of story, what kind of what kind of story I want for my life. Okay. It's time to consider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. So be open to something you never considered before. So if you have ever felt to this curiosity or need to try something, like me and my writing. I mean, I write on and off. Like I stopped for several years and then I started again. Like sometimes it's an old hobby that you feel like you have gotten over, but it never really went away. Like maybe if you choose to do that again, you will be surprised at how much you enjoy yourself. Or if this is a relationship, there may be an old friend of yours that have probably always liked you, but you feel comfortable with them, but you didn't love them the way they love you, and you insist to be with another person who is not right for you, and then you got into this Five of Cups energy, and then you reconnect with this old friend and you feel like, hey, this is so easy, like breathing. It's so easy to be myself when I'm with this person. And I'm not saying that you should like go ahead and tell this person I want to date you, especially if you haven't felt anything for them. But I think with time, maybe you will fall in love with this person. And it reminds me of Bella, Edward, and Jacob in Twilight. Personally, I love Edward, but personally, I feel like Jacob was right. If Bella allow herself to consider what life would be like with Jacob, it will be a healthier choice for her, personally. But I'm not here to tell you what to do, okay? But that is what this reading is trying to say. Yeah, the bottom of the deck is inner desire. What is your deepest desire? Certainly not this. Set some intention. You are entering a phase of plenty or may have a sudden windfall. Goals are within your grasp. So I think there will be a windfall or something, or a lucky strike that will allow you to change your direction, or to get some time off, or to celebrate yourself for existing, so that you will have time to ponder what makes you feel like this, what makes you feel happiest in your life. And yeah, at the bottom, Chariot, the choice. It's time to consider a different choice that you probably reject, like the way Bella rejected Jacob. But then you will realize that actually you love it. Actually, it's the love of your life. Maybe the love of your life is right in front of your nose, and you never knew it. You never expected. Yeah, it's like maybe a former classmate who bump into you, and suddenly you see them with fresh eyes. So last message for pile number 2, please, Spirit. That was quick. Jude song, a reminder for even the most hopeless of lost cases, you can find peace within the strangest of places. This looks like a church entrance or something, but yeah, this is like the entrance that you previously you probably frown at this kind of entrance, like you feel like it's too old-fashioned, but strangely you will find peace in the strangest of places, in places that you never even considered before, with people you never even considered before. And you will realize that when you take some time alone And when you have refreshed yourself, when you have cut this energy, and you go back into life, these people will come towards you, and you will be surprised to find out that what you want, the love of your life, whether it's a person or whether it's a thing that you want to do, is something that you never considered before, but it's always inside you, within you. Okay, so that's your reading, pile number 2. I hope this resonates. I hope this helped. If you love this reading, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also check out details below if you feel called to do a personal reading. And please check out my Instagram as well, because I also upload some other picker cards there. So if you want more picker cards, subscribe to my Instagram as well. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. So if you feel drawn to the Void card, this is going to be your reading all about your foggy or unclear situation that makes you feel restless, or maybe just stuck in a rut, or desperate, or frustrated. So we will see what caused the situation and what you cannot see behind the situation, what is the purpose of it, if any, and how you can extricate yourself from the situation, or how you can make some progress or improvement. So let's see what is the situation that we are talking about. So first of all, before I pull some tarot cards, I just want to discuss about this card that you are being drawn to. And this reminds me of the Fool card. I actually think that this is like a Fool card and a Death card combined into one. It's like a death and rebirth, because we have number 1 here. Oh, the Fool is 0. Sorry about that. The number 1 is the Magician. But yeah, but this is the first card in the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. So it's like a new start. Dark Moon, the Void. So probably you are now in a sort of a limbo after completing a cycle in your life, or after completing a difficult period in your life, a major phase in your life. And now you are in this state where you are not quite sure where to go next, what to do next. So you are just lying there waiting for something to happen. And we have Dark Moon, which means that you cannot see anything, but actually there are stars, and the Dark Moon is like, for me, it's like the new moon here. And little by little, you will be able to see the way. So if you feel like you are completely clueless now as to what to do, you feel restless, and you cannot take any action even if you want to, know that this is a time for you to maybe rest, to restore your energy, and that the steps to the next phase in your life will be gradually shown as the new moon arise and gradually become a full moon, where you can see clearly even when it's dark. So I just want to read the guidebook to see if there is any additional information about this card that may explain your situation. So number 1, new moon is number 2, beginning. So you are short of a new beginning. Now you are just like being in the some sort of a womb, because you have figuratively died to your to the first to the previous phase of your life, and now you are starting a new one, and now you are given time to rest, to prepare yourself for the new beginnings that is going to open for you. So let's see the void. Your time to rest. Your time to rest and reset is here. Release all that does not serve you. Stop resisting. Wow. So this is actually like pile number 1 and 2. And it's funny because I think for this pick a card reading, pile number 1, 2, and 3 are, they just come one after another. So it's a progression. So pile 2 comes after pile 1, and you come after pile 2. Interesting. The void is a time of possibility, not just darkness. That's the stars. So you are given time to, as you rest, as you rejuvenate and wonder what to do next, these stars show you the all the little small potential that you may consider. So say it's one end of your career. Say your previous career, and whether it's ended by force or whether you leave the job, and now you are wondering what to do next, and these stars are like ideas, inspiration as to what you can do next to earn to make some living, what you can do next as a career. There is nothing to fear in letting go of negative patterns and habits, so let go of the old. So the reason you are being like contained in some sort of cosmic womb right now is because you need to heal as well. You need to heal. You need to heal from the wounds that you have suffered or sustained, or all the burnout that you suffered in your previous phase, so that when the new opportunity, when the new door is being opened for you, you are ready. You will feel rejuvenated enough to step into that new beginning. While the full moon, full attractive power, gets all the publicity, the dark moon, which offers the infinite possibilities of a clean slate, is just as powerful in its own way. The dark moon often looks like just a darker piece of the night sky, and in some cultures the way it appears harkens back to the idea of the void. It is a place of unknowable secrets, state of everything and nothing, or a place to prepare or rest before moving on. Yeah. So yeah, basically everything that I just said. And if you find yourself resisting the dark moon, so you may be feeling restless because, if when someone is used to working 9 to 5 and then they got laid off, or maybe they quit their job, and there is this stretch of time where they need to find a new job, it will feel strange. Your body will take like months or maybe years to, I hope it won't be like 4 years. I hope not. I hope it won't take that long for you to start your new beginning. But for me, even after 3 years of not working 9 to 5, my body still follow the clock that it has followed for a decade or even more. I have become so used to working 9 to 5 from Monday to Friday that every Monday I wake up, and when there is nothing to do, it makes me feel anxious and antsy and restless, because my body is like telling me it's time to work. And it has been 3 years, but I'm still not used to it. My body clock takes such a long time to adjust to this change. And partially, maybe part of the reason I have a hard time to adjust is because I resist it. Because even after 3 years, I'm still in this void. And I have begun to get anxious. So maybe that's why you feel like you are in the funk. Because nothing is happening. Because a beginning is being prepared for you. But these stars are like pieces of puzzles that need to be arranged, that need to fall into place before that new door, that new beginning is open for you. If you find yourself resisting the dark moon, it is usually a clear sign that you are being stubborn about letting go of something that is old and not serving you in a positive way any longer. Yeah, exactly like pile number 2, particularly. Often that is a fear or pattern that was created to protect you in some way. However, now it is outdated, yet you are still carrying it or acting it out. Yeah, exactly what I said about my body clock. Know that this moon is powerful, but it is also incredibly gentle in the way it helps you to unravel what actually is, so you can embrace the fresh start of tomorrow. Relax, reframe, and think about how much better your life will be without that bad habit, fear, or pattern. Get very clear about the possibilities of this transformation and what it will give you in real terms. This is the power of the dark moon. It is the optimum time in the cycle to release the old and cut the cords of relationship and traumas that deserve no time and attention in your present. This can also be relationship, like you let go of a significant relationship, you leave your toxic family and you feel lost without them, because usually there are people who tell you what to do and now you are all alone and you're like, oh my god, where am I going now? What should I do? There is no one giving me guidance, there is no one giving me orders. And yeah, that can be very scary. Freedom can be very scary, because there are so many options and you don't know which one is the right one. And to be honest, I still don't know if they are right or wrong in this kind of situation, or whether we will be okay whatever path we choose. But anyway, let's see, what is this situation specifically that makes you feel like this? I believe that the cards that will appear will have the same message as pile number 1 and 2. So, for pile number 3, spirit guides, what is this situation that pile number 3 is facing? Like specifically, what it is about? What is it about specifically for pile number 3? Family. This can be you living a tightly knit group. Honestly, I don't see anything toxic in this. You just want to go your own way. You don't want to continue. Oh my god. Right below the Ace of Cups is the Five of Cups, and this is the card that show up for pile number 2 in this position. What is happening? Yeah, you are the continuation of pile number 2. Wow. So this can be anything from you wanting to take a different path than what your family, your ancestor have been taking. Like, I don't know if you have watched Elemental. I don't want to spoil, but the thing is that it talks about how children don't always need to follow their family, their ancestors' footsteps. That what their family wants for them is probably not the best for them. And maybe that's why you live to find a different life, a different path, but you are still unsure of what to do. Maybe your family, your circle of friends, your environment is not necessarily toxic, but you feel like there is something else for you out there calling for you, but you don't know what that is. And you follow your heart and you leave your family. See, this is a full moon. This is something that already manifests. You leave all that to pursue what is calling you in the dark. Oh, that sounds ominous, but not really. But because at the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Cups, and Ace of Cups is a new beginning, a new love, a new start. And look at the doves. This is a path that is meant for you. It's just that you need some time alone so that you can rejuvenate, so that you can reset your body's clock, reset your mindset, and prepare yourself for the new start. For some of you, you probably lost your family, as in if you are an only child, you lost both your parents and now you are alone and you are not quite sure I mean, if you have a job and everything, you will go business as usual, but maybe in terms of relationship, you suddenly have nobody to talk to, and that can be very hard. And if that is what happened, I am so sorry. So let's clarify this. What is going on with the... Please clarify the Three of Cups. What is actually going on here? Yeah, I just split the deck and we have the Four of Cups. And Four of Cups is like, I am not satisfied here anymore. I need to break this cycle, this comfort zone. Maybe you feel like you are not growing. Your soul crave for something else, and that's why you leave. That's why you leave this situation. Try to find something new, but it has not materialized yet. But please clarify this Three of Cups, even though I don't think I need clarification. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, okay. No more explanation needed. It's self-explanatory. You want a new love. This can also mean that all this time you don't want romantic love. You feel like it's you feel that you are happier with your family, with your friends, but now all of a sudden, and we have the doves here, all of a sudden you want to find your soulmate because probably they are calling for you. Wow. All right, so so this is very free-form reading. I don't even remember what we are supposed to ask. I mean, I don't have bullet points for this reading. So, God, universe, soul, spirit guides. What makes pile number 1 restless in the first place? Why they leave this situation? What is calling them? What is calling them, please? Just one card, thank you. Two of Wands. You know that there is somebody waiting for you on the other side of the globe. Two of Wands is about choice, staying or leaving. And these are wands. These are creative forces. So you do have something, an idea, an inspiration, a passion. And you can choose whether you want to develop it on your own or whether you want to seek a partnership. And you want to seek a partnership. And we have a salamander here, and salamander is like being rebirth. Yeah, it's almost like phoenix, right? They thrive in fire. Oh, and I just remember elemental movie. Ember is a fire sign, it's a fire element, and Wade is a water sign. And this reminds me of Wade's family, who are all crybabies. They easily cry because they have so much emotion, and fire is like interesting. So you may be Wade or Ember. In this case, maybe you are Wade, because your family is water elements. You want to seek someone who is kind of the opposite of you, and you want to create an alchemy, I don't know how to spell that, with them, just like Wade and Ember in the movie Elemental. So if you want to get a feeling for what is going on with you, I suggest you strongly to watch that movie, okay? To watch that movie. Yep. The Eight of Cups. You are Wade. You are Wade in Elemental. Period. Period, point blank. And Wade is also very, very strong, very resistant. I mean, Ember reject him a couple of times because Ember believed that fire and water can never be together. But Wade believed that they can create an alchemy. As long as they are strong enough to, it's like there is a point in this movie where they touch for the first time and they try to hold on and see what happens, and that is strength. It's also temperance. That in the temperance card, I think the angel makes fire and water together, and that is impossible technically, but it's possible as long as you are patient enough. See? Yeah, this is you right now, but instead of feeling joyful like this, you are feeling like confused because suddenly you don't know what to do. Because probably you have been so used to being directed and controlled, and you have so many people to rely on, and you need some fire, you need some adventure. So yeah, you are like Wade in Elementals. Watch the movie, please. And I just read the deck, and we have the first talking about, them holding hands. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a sweet twin flame soulmate thingy, and it has something to do with your soul purpose. So you are meant to create something beautiful together, just like Wade and Ember. Anyway, what should pile number 1 do now while they are waiting? What should they do now? Give them something to do, Spirit? Well, this card also come up for pile number 1, I believe, in this position. So you can experiment with stuff. Try jobs, opportunities that you are curious about. It's time to be curious. I think, okay, I don't want to spoil the movie, but yeah, the new beginning involves studying something new. Finding your natural talent and develop it. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Yep, Page of Wands. Experiment. Yeah, just again the same. This is the same person. They just answered the call. Just keep walking. Follow. Okay, this cat is the witch's familiar, so you may want to consult your spirit guides. Show me, as in every morning when you wake up and you ask, okay, what we are going to do today? I'm clueless. Pray to your spirit guides. Spirit guides, God, source, universe, show me where to go today. What place I must visit today. What should I do today? What is my schedule today? And then if you are quiet enough to listen, and then you listen to your heart, your intuition, okay, what do I feel like doing today? I mean, every day now I try to follow my inner guidance. So if I schedule to do a video today, but then suddenly when I sit down and start to record, I don't feel like it, I stop. I stop and I go and do something else that interests me more or that my soul craves at that moment. So follow what your soul is craving. Whew. And we have Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So maybe you can get inspiration by visiting new places, maybe taking a vacation, reading books. Those will give you inspiration and ideas. Okay. I don't know what else to ask, really. Because this is like this reading has been pretty straightforward. What else? Okay, I will just ask if your guides have any other messages regarding this, because it's been pretty straightforward. Any other messages for pile number 3, Spirit? Knight of Pentacles. So maybe there will be someone offering you a job, or this is you eventually finding something that you can turn into a job or a career or new career. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. Start with something you already have, that you know you can do very well. Start from there, and then you can try new stuff as well to see where your career or your path is going. Yeah, I think by following your intuition, I think you will kind of do this 1 step forward, 2 step back kind of thing, because you are still confused. But yeah, this will definitely take you to a new relationship. That is 100% sure. Please clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Please clarify the Knight of Pentacles, Spirit. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. The Hermit. Yeah, experimenting. True. The Hermit is actually this, the void. I think this also means experiment with yourself. And by that, I don't mean like in a creepy way. But you analyze yourself. Analyze your personality. Analyze what makes you feel joyful, what makes you feel happy, what kind of environment drain you, what kind of environment invigorates you, so that you will be able to form this picture of who you really are, and what environment, what job, what career, what kind of friends, what kind of soulmates fit you. So this is a time for you to rediscover yourself with the Magician here. Yeah, Judgment, you have a calling. You have a calling, but first, you have to rediscover yourself. You have to rediscover what your soul is here to do. And I got reminded of that song by Billie Eilish, What Was I Made For, from the Barbie movie. So that's the question you should ask yourself. What were you made for? And you have to work together with your spirit guides, so that you will know what this thing or that thing is telling you about who you really are. Alright, so I guess it's time for some oracle cards. Okay. Can we get some timing here, Spirit? Timing. Can we get some timing as to when things will get moving again for pile 3? I think even without cards, I believe that it will depend, it will vary from person to person, as in how long it will take you to get out of the remains of your old life. So can we get a time estimate as to how long they will be in the void, Spirit? How long? Or when things will start to get moving again? When things will start to get moving again for pile number 3? When things will get moving again for pile number 3, please? A time to give rather than take. Interesting. I think a time to give rather than take. Yeah, it has to do with the Hermit card, which is actually, yeah, it's funny. This is a Hermit card, but it's more like a Magician card. But anyway, yeah, like I said, rediscovering yourself. And these two cards are a Virgo card. Wow, and I am a Virgo, so is this my reading? Oh my God, I hope not. But anyway, a time to give rather than take. I think this is saying it's time for you to see what you can give to the world, rather than just being passive, you know, rather than just following what everybody does. It's time for you to give something to the world from yourself. Show yourself. Show your beauty. Balance spirituality and practicality. Like, this is the hidden message. Surrender to the divine. So you so if you have just left a job, find a job. Try to find a job, but not just any job. Also ask for Spirit to guide you to all the right places, to all the right job vacancies. So balance spirituality and practicality. Ask for Spirit's guidance. follow your intuition. And with the practicality, when you get a call for an interview or something, or when you want to buy a new house, you survey to the location, you research for the location, you ask question about the location. Same thing with jobs. Consider what are the things that you need to do to make to assure that you ace the interview, and yeah, all those kind of things. Or what trainings you need to do in order to apply for the job. Maybe you need to go back to school or study new language or something in order for you to what the hell, I'm just going to spoil the Elemental movie for you. Spoiler alert. So 1 2 3. So eventually Amber decided to attend an internship out of town to develop her glass blowing ability. So yeah, that's probably what you need to do. Balance spirituality and practicality. Okay, final 2 cards. So any other practical messages or advices that pile number 3 needs to know, Spirit? So I think you are just paralyzed from fear of the unknown. But yeah, this is your calling. This is destined for you. Any other messages pile number 3 needs to know? Practical messages, please, Spirit guides. Thank you. Pile number 3. Whew, that was quick. Oh my god, I cannot believe this. This come up for either pile number 2 or 1, I forgot. Exact same card. Change direction with ease. This is a time for change, shape shifting, or your soul's evolution. Yeah, your soul has grown out of your environment. It is seeking. Oh my god, cannot believe this. Even the bottom of the deck card is the same. Inner desire. This is your inner desire. It is a time to reconsider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. So maybe you will do something unthinkable of you before. You will discover something about yourself that you never know, a side, a talent, a hidden talent. And it is actually in line with your inner desire. Set some intention. You are entering a phase of plenty or may have a sudden windfall. Goals are within your grasp. So sudden windfall, I think someone will probably offer you a job or something so that you can get a head start. Doesn't mean that you have to stay in the job. It's just like a head start to give you something to get going. Alright, so now time for the Divine Doors Oracle message. Can we get a final message for pile number 3, Spirit? Thank you. Final message for pile number 3. Palmistry. Ooh, maybe some of you want to become a tarot reader or something. Or maybe palmistry can also mean destiny. Fortune and Tarot, collective destiny, the palm lines from birth, tell your sacred palmistry. Listen to the notes of your intuition. Yeah, follow your intuition, follow your curiosity, and you will just get there. Your spirit guides will lead you there. So don't worry, just take it one step at a time. So yeah, I think that's all for your reading, pile number 3. This has been a very interesting pick a card reading because all 3 piles receive like almost similar message with, you know, only slight variations. So wow, I think it must be a collective energy right now. So yeah, that's your reading. If you want a more specific information, you can get or you can book a private reading with me. The details are down below in the description box. I offer very cheap email reading if you want a cheaper reading, and also I have a Instagram account where I upload more pick a cards, so make sure to subscribe to that as well. And if you love this reading, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos as well. And yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.